The UEFA Champions League quarterfinals are set to deliver some of the most intense and thrilling matchups of the season. With only 8 teams remaining in the competition, the battle for European glory is reaching its peak. The first quarterfinal sees Arsenal facing Real Madrid in what promises to be a high-stakes encounter. The first leg will be held on April 8, 2025, at the Emirates Stadium in London, where Arsenal will look to capitalize on home advantage against the experienced Spanish giants. The second leg is scheduled for April 16, 2025, at the iconic Santiago Bernabéu Stadium in Madrid, where Real Madrid will aim to use their rich European pedigree to secure a spot in the semi-finals. This clash is expected to be a test of tactics, resilience, and individual brilliance. Another highly anticipated battle is between Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, and Aston Villa. PSG, boasting a squad filled with world-class talent, will host Aston Villa at the Parc des Princes in Paris on April 8, 2025. The French champions will aim to assert their dominance early, knowing that an away fixture in England could be challenging. Aston Villa, on the other hand, has defied expectations this season and will be eager to prove that they belong among Europe's elite. The second leg at Villa Park in Birmingham on April 16, 2025, will be a defining moment for both teams, as PSG seeks another deep run in the competition, while Villa dreams of making history. Inter Milan and Bayern Munich will also go head-to-head in a battle of European heavyweights. The first leg is set to take place at San Siro Stadium in Milan on April 9, 2025, where Inter will hope to use their home advantage to gain an early lead against the German champions. Bayern Munich, known for their attacking prowess and disciplined approach, will be prepared to weather the storm and respond with an aggressive display in the second leg at the Allianz Arena in Munich on April 17, 2025. With both teams possessing experienced players and tactical masterminds at the helm, this fixture could go down to the wire. The final quarterfinal matchup features Borussia Dortmund against Barcelona, a contest that brings together two clubs with rich histories and passionate fan bases. The first leg will be played at Signal Iduna Park in Dortmund on April 9, 2025, where the famous Yellow Wall will look to inspire their team to victory. Dortmund's attacking talents will need to be at their best to break down Barcelona's evolving defense. The second leg at Camp Nou in Barcelona on April 17, 2025, will be equally crucial, as the Spanish giants attempt to continue their journey towards reclaiming European dominance. With young stars and experienced veterans on both sides, this match has all the ingredients for a classic Champions League battle. These quarter-final ties are shaping up to be some of the most exciting fixtures of the season. Each team has fought hard to reach this stage, and with the stakes higher than ever, fans can expect thrilling encounters, dramatic moments, and unforgettable performances as the road to the UEFA Champions League final continues. UEFA is currently investigating Real Madrid players Antonio Rudiger, Dani Ceballos, Kylian Mbappé, and Vinicius Jr. for inappropriate conduct during their celebrations after eliminating Atletico Madrid in the Champions League on March 12, 2025. The players' actions, which reportedly included provocative gestures towards Atletico fans, have prompted this scrutiny. Notably, Rudiger is under particular focus for allegedly making a head-off gesture towards the opposing supporters. Real Madrid is required to present its defense to UEFA's disciplinary committee, which will determine any potential sanctions. A similar precedent involves Jude Bellingham, who previously received a warning and a $30,000 fine for comparable behavior, suggesting that the current players might face similar penalties, potentially allowing them to participate in upcoming matches. In a separate development, UEFA President Alexander Čeferin has defended the new Champions League format during the 49th Ordinary Congress in Belgrade. He emphasized the increased audience interest and dismissed claims of a football crisis, citing impressive viewership figures such as 5 billion viewers for the Euro and 230 million fans attending stadiums. Čeferin highlighted that the restructured format has been successful and criticized those who seek to divide football, reaffirming UEFA's commitment to unity and sporting merit. He also noted that 99% of people are happy with the revamped Champions League, pointing to the competition's unpredictability and increased excitement as key factors in its success. As the UEFA Champions League quarter-finals draw closer, the competition intensifies with some of Europe's biggest clubs battling for a place in the semi-finals. Each matchup presents a unique challenge based on the current form, tactical strengths, and individual player performances. The clash between Arsenal and Real Madrid is set to be an intense battle, with Arsenal showcasing strong domestic form. The Gunners have been consistent in their league performances, with key players hitting peak condition at the right time. However, they face a formidable opponent in Real Madrid, who have maintained dominance in both La Liga and European competitions. With a squad filled with experience and young talent, Madrid's attacking firepower, led by players like Vinicius Jr. and Jude Bellingham, could prove difficult for Arsenal's defense to contain. Despite their strong form, Madrid is dealing with potential disciplinary actions against some key players, which could impact their squad depth for these crucial fixtures. The match between Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, and Aston Villa is an exciting encounter, as it pits the French giants against one of the Premier League's biggest surprise packages this season. PSG has been dominant in Ligue 1, with Kylian Mbappé and Neymar playing pivotal roles in their attacking setup. Their experience in high-pressure Champions League fixtures gives them an edge. However, Aston Villa, under Unai Emery's management, has exceeded expectations and proven to be a tough competitor in the English top flight. With a dynamic playstyle and solid defensive structure, Villa has the potential to challenge PSG and cause an upset. Their ability to press high and capitalize on defensive errors could be a crucial factor in this battle. Inter Milan versus Bayern Munich promises to be a tactical showdown between two clubs with rich European history. Inter Milan has been one of the most consistent teams in Serie A, with a well-structured defensive setup and a counter-attacking style that could pose problems for Bayern. Their discipline and ability to control the game's tempo will be vital against Bayern's high-pressing approach. On the other hand, Bayern Munich, the dominant force in the Bundesliga, has continued their impressive form this season. Their attacking depth, featuring stars like Harry Kane and Leroy Sané, makes them one of the most feared teams in Europe. However, Bayern will have to deal with injury concerns, as Kingsley Coman and Leon Goretzka have been ruled out, which could slightly weaken their midfield and wing options. Lastly, Borussia Dortmund versus Barcelona is a fixture filled with excitement, as two attacking-minded teams face off. Borussia Dortmund has always been known for their fast-paced and aggressive style of play, and this season is no different. They have some of the most promising young talents in European football, but their defensive stability remains a question, especially against a team like Barcelona. Barcelona, despite their struggles in recent seasons, has shown signs of resurgence in 2025. Under manager Hansi Flick, they have remained unbeaten this year with a 20-game streak, which suggests they are rediscovering their best form. With a mix of experienced players and young prodigies, Barcelona's tactical flexibility will play a significant role in determining the outcome of this matchup. The quarterfinals are scheduled to take place in early April, with the first legs happening on April 8–9, 2025, and the second legs on April 16–17, 2025. The semifinals will be held in late April and early May, leading up to the grand final, on May 31, 2025, which will take place at the Allianz Arena in Munich. The final venue adds an extra layer of excitement, as Bayern Munich, one of the contenders, could potentially play for the title in their home stadium. Fans around the world can catch these highly anticipated matches through various broadcasters. Viewers should check local listings for specific details on where to watch the games live. Additionally, injury reports and player availability will be updated as match days approach, with teams releasing official statements on key squad changes. These factors could significantly impact team performances, especially in such high-stakes encounters. With the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals set to deliver thrilling encounters, football fans can expect intense battles, unexpected twists, and unforgettable moments as the journey to the final continues.